here's the question, because I'm seeing a tale of two worlds. The first world that I'm seeing is where people are saying, ain't no jobs, the economy is messed up. We see these reaction videos where these women are basically crying and they say, oh my God, I get rejected. And then I see other videos where the post office is saying, I'm hiring. So here's my question. Here's my question as we get into this video. My question is there really a shortage of jobs, or is there a shortage of the jobs that you want to do? Let's get into it.
Now this, a woman in Michigan is helping change the conversation about millennials in trade jobs.
So that building, which I didn't actually look at this video before I did it, but that building right there, this video or that picture that you're seeing is actually a very, very old picture, because the Michigan train station, which I had showed you guys last week, is actually getting set and ready to open in June. So they put over $1 billion. This is in Detroit. They put over $1 billion into redoing the Michigan Central train station. And it is now going to be the technology hub, and it's going to be open to retail space and parties and concerts and stuff. But it's mainly the majority of the floors is going to be allocated towards the technology space for automaker and a major automaker here in Metro Detroit, and where all of their software engineers and their technology workers are, and autonomous research and development and everything like that. But throughout that process, what we're experiencing over here in Michigan is a ton of construction that is going on. And that is one of the pictures. I guess that girl right there is one of the women that decided that she wanted to go into maybe skilled trades. I don't know.
Tiffany Young originally planned to graduate college, have a career perhaps in either nursing or graphic design, but then she changed her mind and became an iron worker, just like her dad. Great story. Tiffany and her dad, Robert, join me now. Robert, let me begin with you. You spent 35 years in the trade. What's your advice to young people looking to get into the business?
I think all young people should try it. We've had a lot of generations go to college. We don't have enough people out in the field anymore for all trades, whether it be ironwork, carpenter, electrician. All the trades are looking for people. So we need a few kids to come in, and you go through the apprenticeship programs, and you come back out of a 4-year program, you're debt free. There's no debt involved in it.
So now your daughter is into ironworking. Did you want her to go to college? What was your feelings on that?
I left it up to her. She decided what she wanted to do. I didn't push her to do anything.
Yeah.
I never went to college. And she went to college and tried it and didn't like it, and then kind of really surprised me that, hey, Dad, I want to be an iron worker. I said, well, you can be whatever you want. And had her go back to college for another year to take up a welding course, which accelerated her in our iron worker program for our apprenticeship out of Local 25 out of Detroit.
Got some great pictures on the screen of you two. Let me bring in Tiffany. Tiffany, what made you change your mind about college?
She's frozen.
She froze. No, well, let's get back to Dad. Unfortunately, Dad, your daughter's video link has frozen, but that's great. We have you here. Are there plenty of jobs in this industry?
There's thousands and thousands of jobs nationwide for all trades. And it's a very good income, very good income.
I don't think that there is a lack of jobs inside the United States of America. That's the conclusion that I'm coming to. What I realize is that most people really don't want to work. They don't. And for a person like me, I will tell you that, and maybe it's just because of my background or you know, where I come professionally, I will tell you that I get offers all the time for me to come and tour or to talk about or to speak with somebody about a potential position and all of that. Like, I don't even entertain it anymore because I'm so comfortable doing what it is that I do. And I'm not even talking about content creation. A lot of you guys already know that I stand on and I advocate for regular, everyday workers and jobs. And I still have a corporate position that I absolutely love being a part of because they pay me a lot of money. Now, I am getting garnished right now. Yeah, I just got a notification in my email just a little bit ago, and they said, Anton, we've taken out this amount of money out of your paycheck, and I don't even notice it because I don't really care. But I get great bonuses. I get great equity. We don't care as much about we don't care as much about the base pay because I use that for my daughter, and then I use that, to pay some other people, and I pay Rita out of it. But we do care about the healthcare coverage. We care about 401k. We care about the bonuses. We care about the equity, and we care about the fact that we gonna secure all bags, and we letting no money go. And so I'm not the type of person to where, oh man, I'm just a full-time content creator. No, I'm a bag chaser. I'm a chaser to my core. I want it all. I want all the dollars that is available to me. Man, let me tell you something. If I had the capacity to be able to get out here and be driving Uber and DoorDash, I would be the best Uber and DoorDasher that you could possibly think of. It doesn't make sense for me because that does not align with what my time is worth. However, if I was able to get a huge bag and I was able to live stream in a car and be talking about the Millionaire Morning Show, don't think that I wouldn't. Don't think that I wouldn't. Absolutely not. And you're right, Eric Daniels. Everybody can't work from home, so it's not necessarily convenient. But my point is that for me, it's about what pays the bill. I know a lot of people focus a lot of time on what my title is or what my position is, or I'm a data analyst. Oh, I'm the director of whatever. I'm the boss chick of this, and I'm this and that, and I oversee the whole department of finance and accounting and everything. Man, I don't care nothing about your title. I care about the results. And so the goal is to do what you have to do so that you can then ultimately do what you want to do. The goal is to do what you have to do so that you can do what you want to do. I want to continue to deploy every single dollar and all of my resources into my investments that ultimately allow for me to be able to pay for my luxury items and then continue to increase my net worth and be rewarded accordingly for what it is that I put in as far as the work. And I love every single thing that I do. But so many people are caught up. Listen, if you tell a chick that you a lineman, she liable to dish you because you ain't an NFL player. You ain't out here tricking and scamming. You ain't saying that you owning a construction company or some crap like that. Listen, your job is to make as much money as possible, deploy the resources and the assets, allow those assets to continue to multiply and compound over a period of time, and get to the money. But I don't think that people want to do electricians. You know how much linemen to make? I got a cousin that's a lineman down in Florida, and he makes a crazy amount of money. You know how much millwrights make, iron workers make, electricians make, plumbers make. I showed y'all some of the checks that I write over into the plumbers. I just wrote a check for, is it $8,900, $9,000 to the person that's going to be doing the installation on one of the properties that I'm building. Just sent the check for $18,700 for some cabinets that I'm getting installed. Then we got to go in there and do flooring. But people don't want to do physical work anymore. They want to work from home. They want to chill. They want to, you know what I'm saying? They think that they can do what I do, but they don't have the consistency, and they not as good as I am at doing what I do as far as content creation. Everybody want to do the same thing because it seems popular. But I will also tell you this. Content creation is hard. It is hard. I don't know anybody that is a content creator that does not work their butts off. And some of them, most of them still have full-time jobs. They got to edit, they got to plan, they got to put this stuff together. As a matter of fact, one of my good friends, he popped up on After Hours last night, Angry Man. Listen, Angry Man is incredibly successful because Angry Man puts in the work. Angry Man works his butt off. I mean, he work his butt off. And most podcasts is not even profitable. I don't care what their numbers are. They don't even know how to monetize correctly. So it's a lot of factors that go into it. If you want to deep dive into that conversation, if you want to know what I make as a content creator, I actually put that up on a Patreon. The link is in the description, and I actually give you the game, and I break down the numbers, and I show you every single thing, including my deposits on a monthly basis, to show you the type of money that I generate and how we able to leverage content creation in order to get to way more bags. But my point is that anything you do, whether you're working for yourself or you're working professionally, is difficult. The goal is to make as much money as possible.
You know, so many youngsters, Robert, have been sold this bill of goods that you have to go to college if you're going to get anything done in life. And in many cases, not everyone is cut out for college, and the vocational training is pretty impressive in this country. But do you think more people, more youngsters are waking up to that?
I believe they are. Back when I was a younger man, I was not forced, but pressured in the trade schools. I was taught that men trade schools were good.
Yeah.
Everybody in the sense has been pressurized to go to college, and these kids are getting in some deep debt that they can't get out of.
Yeah, listen, y'all, be very, very careful of what path you decide to take as a professional. Just understand that we in it to get to the bag. We're not necessarily in it just to get the title, because the title don't necessarily translate into money, and make sure that you prevent yourself from getting a lot of debt, regardless of what you do.